Hello, my name is Steve Gearhart, and this is the Unagi Observer. Today's short topic is about drinking and being drunk in Japan. When most people think of Japan, they think of a beautiful land with a strict public code of etiquette in all aspects of Japanese life. We are talking about a country that has strict rules on preparing and serving tea. Everything in Japan has roots in proper conduct that has evolved over the centuries. Everything from warfare to how to say hello. Japan has rigid social codes, how to address each other, issues of respect that include how to receive and hold a business card. Man, by the way, never put a Japanese man's business card in your back pocket. That would be a really bad thing to do. It's very rude. And even drinking booze has a certain ceremony to it, but at least the rules are geared towards getting you very sloppy drunk. While there are always codes of conduct for different drinking occasions, there are at least some rules that if you follow them, you should be okay. For starters, never pour your own drink. When you are in company, it is bad form to open a bottle and pour a drink for yourself first. Always hold the bottle up and pour the cups of the persons immediately next to you. You really aren't expected to pour for the whole table, just those next to you and anyone who might hold their glass to you. Don't worry, someone will pour you your drink. It would be a grave insult to you if no one did. And just to let you know, when you're in Japan and you're drinking, you're going to be drinking all night long. This is a little bit weird to say, but drinking alcohol is a big deal in Japan. It hits all parts of life, both personal and professional. In fact, drinking either socially or in a business setting is a way for the Japanese to become more at ease with you. Drinking doesn't really start until late at night anyway. There is an unofficial way to go about it, especially in the cities. The trains in the cities will stop at midnight. That means that you are usually stuck in the neighborhood you find yourself in when you start drinking. This ensures that you keep on drinking until the trains start up again early in the morning. The business of booze in Japan is not very regulated outside of making sure that the booze being served is fit for human consumption. Licenses to serve and purchase are easy to get. Opening a bar is ridiculously easy to do, and you can make your own hours. You can be 24 hours or just a couple hours. It depends on you. So when you are out at night, there is always a bar open somewhere. You just have to find it. As I said before, drinking is a way for others in Japan to get a feel for you, to get to trust you and feel comfortable around you. As such, the Japanese understand that booze is going to get you sloppy. You're going to say and do stupid things. And generally speaking, that's okay to them. One thing to keep in mind, it has to do with karaoke. Karaoke and drinking go hand in hand in Japan. You will be expected to pick a song and sing when it is your turn. And you will sing, no matter how awful you are. It is very, very rude not to do it. So you will sing, and you will be awful, and your new friends will love you even more for doing it. Also, things that you say while you are under the influence, no matter what it is, will not be taken seriously or as a character defect. In fact, there is a tradition of taking your boss out drinking and to tell him or her off once you are both off your rocker drunk. It would be considered bad form on your boss's part to do anything to you if you said something unflattering. Actually, if you have a good boss, he will take the opportunity to listen and act in a positive manner when you are both sober on what you have said to him when you are completely blitzed. The Japanese public has a curious attitude towards public drunkenness. Unless you commit a crime like smashing in a window or something more serious, the police really don't arrest you for disorderly conduct. They figure the shame you bring on your family when they drag your drunk butt home is bad enough. Quite often, if you manage to stumble on a train and pass out, you will be left alone. You don't get robbed, you don't get arrested, nothing like that. Usually the conductor will roust you and give you a free ticket to get you home. If you even just decide to lay down on the sidewalk and go to sleep, no problem. You are left alone. Curiously, it is considered rude to take a picture of a drunk sleeping it off. Now, having said all of that, if you do commit a serious crime while drunk, you could be in a lot of trouble. Drinking and driving is a serious thing in Japan. They don't joke about it. If you have at least one can of beer and you are pulled over, automatic 90-day suspended license. Automatic. The more you drink and then drive, the worse the punishments get. Impairment will land you in prison for a few months and result in thousands of dollars US in fines. Now, killing someone in a drunk driving accident can result in at least 20 years in prison. They really do take this seriously. So, the next time you go to Japan, be sure you have a good tolerance for alcohol. Prepare for all-nighters and make sure that when you drink, you never get behind the wheel of a car in Japan, ever. And that was Japanese drunk etiquette. Hope that was informative for you. Now, there will not be a video next week. I am working on my AMV for the Otakon AMV contest. Don't forget about our contest. And some fan parodies. I might put a little something up, but it won't be a full-length video. Okay, my name is Steve Gerhardt. This is the Unagi Observer, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.